Hello everyone, this is Kaifu here with game 1 in the series between Damian and Joshua. With Joshua on my right side playing Sylvia, while on my left side we have Damian playing Arla. So this will be an Arla versus Sylvia matchup. Now usually Sylvia is a long-term strategy card because of the fact that her J activation cost compared to other aggressive J rulers is very heavy cost. 1 green, 1 red, 2 colors to flip it over, so it's like a turn 5 J activation cost compared to like Bahamut, Kane and so on. A very early game J activation does a lot of damage anyway, so Sylvia herself is pretty much a very long-term strategy ruler, which allows her to be the finisher of the deck. Compared to like majority like aggressive cards such as Bahamut and Kane. So Sylvia in her early game, usually what she does from my point of view is that the play itself plays a little resonance such as Hunter, Flame Spirit, Lancelot and so on to do those minor damage in the early game, which does allow Sylvia to do the massive finishing off later on. So compared to Damian is playing Arla, which does give him the extra advantage because he plays bows. Obviously Arla plays bows, so if they don't play bows, that would be a very strange strategy. But Arla, in most Arla deck, they usually play bows in the deck because bows allows you to use 3 abilities instead of 2. Now the first ability is very common, what everyone knows. When attacking resonate or blocking resonate comes in, you may remove a counter to do 400 damage to it. The second effect of the bow is that you may remove 2 counters to destroy an addition resonator or a card in the standby area. The fourth ability is rarely, the last ability is rarely used because unless you're controlling Arla, there's no way in any situation you're able to use the last ability. So the only way to use the last ability is when you control Arla. So now the last ability, you may remove 4 counters to destroy a J ruler or a resonant that has flying. So Sylvia is flying, so it does give him the upper hand, so he can if you J activate, I can use my bow to get rid of your Sylvia, which put me in the stronger advantage. To make matters worse, your main strategy is to finish me off with Sylvia, so looks like a lucky break for Damian not to worry about Sylvia at the moment. So let's get back to the game itself. Currently life point wise, 3,500 compared to 3,800 life point. Lancelot compared to 2 bows and a Percival. So however, I don't think Joshua is going to be playing any aggressive plays at the moment because without Shadow Barrier on the field, those bows can do what it does best, moving counters, doing a lot of damage on the board and so on. So he can't even go aggressive if he wants to. To make matters worse, turn 3 Guiva because Damian did drop a Pandora and an Angel, which both are 1 cost and able to drop Guiva. Now Guiva has an ability that you can reduce its cost by 2 colors if you play a resident on the field this turn and it remains on the field. So he did play a Pandora and an Angel this turn, which deducts the cost by 4 to put Guiva on the field turn 3, which is a popular play in most of the time. Sometimes most people drop in turn 2, but turn 3 is still manageable at the same time. To make matters worse, Damian did drop another bow, putting 3 bows on the field with 4 counters each, making life a lot harder for Joshua to deal with. With 4 bows in play, that's a total of 1,200 damage each. Not each, well, 1,400 each, but accumulate to 1,200 damage each to a single J ruler or resonator that is attacking or blocking. To make matters worse, he has to deal with a Guiva as well as along with a along with an Angel that is flying. So because Lancelot is mostly a non-flying resonator, I'm pretty sure everyone should know this by now. So there's no way in the kingdom of any situation unless you have give wings to block a flying Guiva with 1,200 attack directly to the face. It looks like Damian is going to pay 2 counters to remove destroy an addition resonator that Damian controls. Not Damian, that Joshua controls. Destroying the Necromancy. Now usually Necromancy is mostly good if you have a Guinevere in hand. What Guinevere does allows you to draw 2 cards and discard 1 card. So usually you discard the Necromancy because Necromancy will be for free once you play a resonator on the field and you will attach from the graveyard onto that resonator for free without paying any cost. But however, since the fact that he's hard casting it, 2 of them, to make matters worse, are not looking too good because even Damian gets rid of 1 of the Necromancy, it will come back, but he is already in a strong position with a Guiva, 3 bows on the field, Pandora, Percival, and the Angel on the field, which give him the upper hand. But however, his hands-wise doesn't look too good. It looks like 1 or 2 cards in hand at the moment, compared to like Joshua's like 4 or 5 cards. But however, we did notice that Damian did drop a lot of cards on the field you don't see. Looks like the field is 3 bows, Guiber, Pandora, Percival, and Angel compared to a Lancelot with a Necromancy under it. So which does put the field advantage towards the Damian. But however, if Joshua able to somehow nuke the whole entire field, it will be no way Damian can recover that. And not only that, since Sylvia can just come to play and attack directly, but he has to be careful with the bows, because bow can randomly kills your Sylvia for free, well literally for free. So let's see now, 3,500 compared to 1,600, not looking too good at the moment. We're already almost at the 6-minute mark now. 3 bows for extra defensive play and offensive play, and not only that, Damian has a Guiber and 2 Angels on the field. One is 8/8 and that one's 3/3. But however, the 3/3 allows you to sacrifice it to gain, I think, 300 life or 200 life, can't remember on top of my head, which will give him the extra hand he needs. Typing for number Master and Moonshade. Now, Moonshade is not really a good situation at the moment because the fact that you have to drain 200 life points to produce any colors you want, except for Moon. Moon's for free. So he is going to do it, paying 200 life point, which does put him down to 1,400 life point to play Percival on the field to search for something. Rugek, Lancelot, Guinevere, Susano, that's what he needs, and the sword. Wow. It would be better if he had the Susano and the Susano sword in his hand, which will make a lot of combo plays. But however, since he doesn't have it in hand, it won't be matter because even Guiber's on the field, he can't hardcast it. He can't cast on the field because it's not in his hand. Not looking too good for him at the moment. Looks like Joshua is going to add the Lancelot into hand, so not looking too much difference at the moment because with 3 bows on the field, he can't really do much. Life point wise, 1,400 compared to 3,500 life point. 3 matches don't open to play with, but I don't know what he can do with 3 matches don't open. All I can think about is that Flame King Shout can do 400 AoE damage on the field, which can kill the Percival, Pandora, and the 3/3 Angel. But other than that, you still have to deal with the 8/8 Angel and the Guiber, which is flying at the same time. So you have to find some way to get rid of those. Those are the important ones. Looks like Damian is like freely no shadow barrier. Yes, no shadow barrier from me, meaning I can do whatever I want with my bows. And same bow again, shooting that addition off once more. Let's see what can Joshua do in this situation. He's already low on life. He has less field advantage than his opponent. He has a lot of cards in hand, but which he can't use. He can't flip over Sylvia because of the fact that the bows are on the field. I'm pretty sure this is checkmate because if next turn, if he doesn't finish Damian off now this turn, Damian can just swing with 2 flying resonate for game. So let's see what can he do in this situation. Life point wise, 3,500 compared to 1,400 life point. The Moonshade is making matters worse because he actually has to pay 200 life. Blocking with the 4/8/8 Angel. I'm not sure about this play. If I was Damian, I would just take the 1,000 damage because so what? I'm already on 3,500 life point. He's not like he can do anything at the moment. Even if he does, dropping another Lancelot, you have 2 more bows on the field, which can do a ton of damage. So let's see now. Almost at the 9-minute mark now, and here comes the Outer World targeting the Guiber, getting rid of it. But I think the damage already has been dealt. So let's see now what can he do. He does have a Percival on the field, but however Percival can't remain on the field too long because with so many bows on the field, a single bow can actually get rid of him. Get rid of her, shall I say. And then attack directly. Let's see, 3, 2, 3. That's a total of 8. Unless here comes the Pandora. Oh wow, Pandora Awakening, searching for Grim, and Grim able to pump all resonate with light in his attribute by 200 attack and defense. So everything's gonna be swing exactly for game, I believe. Yes, exactly for game. Percival is a 4/4, Angel is a 5/5, Percival that can attack is a 5/5, exactly 14 damage on the board, and even if blocks with a Percival, both in play to get rid of it. So thank you for watching, thank you for listening guys, hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys in game 2.